So as you can see, I've got a fully loaded trailer here, all kinds of appliances on there. If anybody needs appliances picked up, I typically don't charge a set price for picking up appliances, but tips are always welcome. Anyway, if you have appliances you need picked up, feel free to get a hold of me, 952-261-8683, or you can send me a direct message and we can set something up. Thank you. Bye. Here I am at my storage unit. I have a lot of appliances here that I still have to go through. Very behind from during the times when I wasn't able to work. Tomorrow I have a bunch more appliances showing up. I'm not sure what all is coming, but there's another junk removal company in town by the name of Clean Slate, and they are dropping off some stuff. And before I have room to go through what they're dropping off, I have a few things I need to get out of here first, which I'm going to focus on today. In fact, if you've seen the thumbnail for this video, then you will know how many appliances I have total, which right now there's about 15 in here. I've got this one, so that's 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and that one up there makes 16. So I do have, like I said, stuff I have to get rid of today. I have to get rid of these 2 filing cabinets. I have to get this out of here. I've got this wheelbarrow, and I've got these 2 barrels full of stuff that needs to go. And then I'm going to look around for other stuff to get rid of. Maybe that wire up there, and not really sure what else will be able to go. But basically, I just want to make it so that tomorrow when I come back here, I could just focus on getting stuff out, and I don't have to worry about having enough room. I can just start taking appliances apart. Anyway, I'm going to get this stuff out of here, and then I will get back at you tomorrow. So as you can see, I've got a fully loaded trailer here. I have approximately, I think it's 12 appliances on here. So as you can see, I got a bunch of microwaves on here, and there's a couple of mini fridges. There's that Red Bull mini fridge there. This other mini fridge here. There's a couple of beverage coolers. I got that refrigerator there and the freezer, and there's 1 or 2 AC units on here as well. I'm gonna go to the storage unit and start taking these apart. I'm going to start with the easy ones, which are obviously the microwaves, because all you do is just cut the cords off of them. And then, so if you take the 12 or so that are on here, and then combine that with the 16 that are in storage, that's 28. And then I have an additional 12 or so appliances that are going to be coming this week to make it a total of 40. And with those appliances, I have 8 refrigerators being dropped off. One of them being a commercial refrigerator. Apparently it's not real wide, it's just more tall. And then I have some appliances I actually have to go pick up. So it's going to be a busy week. Anyway, I'm going to stop jaw jacking and get over to my storage unit so I can start processing these. Here is all of the radiators that I cut today. There's 6 there, so because I did 3 units. This is all of my radiator ends. Half or so are from today, and then the other half are left over from when I was doing this before. There's 4 electric motors there, so 3 from today. Here's the electric cord that I started. There's all the copper that I cut. All those electrical cords in there from today. Some are from the AC units, and then others are from those microwaves. Brass breakage from before, and regular brass from before. Moving over, here is the 3 units that I took out today. This barrel, it looks like it's super full, but it's really not. It's just big stuff that's in there. And then over here, you can see this is where the 3 AC units were that I took apart today. And then I'm not going to go out there and show you, but on the back of the trailer, there was like 4 microwaves that I cut the cords off of. Anyway, I'm going to stop for today. I will get back at this tomorrow. I'm back at the storage unit for another day. Today's going to be a super short day. I really don't have any time to be here, but I thought, I have a little bit of time, so I might as well come here and see what I can get done. I'm going to try and get, I know for sure I'm going to get this one taken apart, and I'm going to try to get 1 or 2 more taken apart. I'm not sure what type that one is or the one on the bottom, but I'll have to check those. But for sure, that one's R22, and so is this one, so I can do them both today. Or I can at least do 1, maybe 2. We'll see. Anyway, I better stop jaw-jacking and get to it. Good morning, everyone. So in the back of my truck, I've got that pile of steel there. And then down here, or in these totes, I've got, this has my electric motors and my sealed units. This one has my radiator ends. And that black one down there has the radiators. Unfortunately, I can't strap this down, but I'm assuming if I take it slow enough, I'm not going to have any problems. Anyway, I'm off to the scrap metal. By the way, just in case anybody wants to know, all that steel is strapped down. I'm talking about the totes specifically. Anyway, I am off to the scrap metal yard. I just got done at the scrap metal yard for the first time today. I'm hoping I can get here a second time. Anyway, here's what the breakdown was. I brought in 22 pounds of clean aluminum. Not sure how they came up with clean aluminum. And apparently there was 14 pounds of radiator ends, which were copper, so I'm not sure why they did aluminum for the radiators and copper for the radiator ends, but whatever. And then I had 15 pounds of electric motors, 82 pounds of sealed units, and $180 of shreddable tin. The only thing I can think of why they did clean aluminum for the radiators and then copper for the radiator ends. The only thing I think of is that clean aluminum pays more than copper radiators do. So maybe that's why. Sometimes they do that so they can give me more money, and maybe that was the reason. Either way, I'm not complaining. It was decent profit. Anyway, I'm off to the storage unit again to try and get some more stuff ready. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned. Here are all of my radiators and radiator ends. Tomorrow I'll actually separate them, but I just thought, for today, I would just put them all in the same box. Over here, that's all of my copper I have collected thus far over the last couple of days. There's my drop cord, and here is my ICW. And you can see I've actually cleared a lot of space out of here. Once that machine is out of here and the tank and those couple of boxes there, I'll really have a lot of space. Here is the 4 sealed units I have taken apart today. And then in that barrel right there is all of the steel, which tomorrow I'll clear that out. I have 2 barrels that have a bunch of plastic in it, so I'm going to have to dispose of those either tomorrow or Friday. My goal for tomorrow is to get those 3 window AC units out, and then this refrigerator here and this one. Both of the refrigerators have the same Freon in them, which is 134A. And all 3 of those window AC units all have R410. and I have tanks for both of those. I'm gonna have to figure out what type is in here. I think there's a placard on here somewhere, which I might be able to use to check. And of course, this refrigerator I can't do anything with yet because that has R12, and that window AC unit has R32, which again, I don't have tanks for those right now, so I'm gonna have to wait. And then who knows what's on the trailer. I still gotta get that stuff off the trailer and in here, but in order to do that, I need to get all the rest of this stuff out. So anyway, I'm going to stop for now, and I will continue this tomorrow. Back here at the storage unit for another day. Today I have to try to cram as much stuff into getting processed as I possibly can. So my goal for today is to definitely get these 3 ripped apart. Also, the 2 refrigerators, possibly that freezer, and then depending on where I'm sitting at with time today, I'm either going to be taking everything off the trailer and just bringing it in here, or I'm going to be taking it off the trailer, bringing it in here, and taking some of it apart and putting it back on the trailer. So anyway, I really have to stop recording right now and get to this because it's going to be a long day. So I got those 3 R410As out of here. I got the 2 refrigerators and that freezer out of here. In fact, the freezer was right here. And this is all stuff that was on the trailer. So I will be going on these tomorrow. I've got this refrigerator, these 2 beverage coolers, that dehumidifier, this freezer, this window AC unit, and those 2 mini fridges. That's the that one right there is the Red Bull one. And so then over here, this is all the copper I've collected so far. That's all the drop cord. This is my ICW. These 3 units here are what the refrigerators and the freezer were. I cleared out this barrel. I still have to get rid of all the plastic. I would take you out and show you what's in the back of the truck and stuff right now, but honestly, I just want to get out of here. Anyway, I will pick this up tomorrow. So I'm just finishing up my day here at the scrap metal yard. I'm about to head home, but I thought I would give you guys the poundage breakdown of what I brought in. So we're looking at 6 pounds of cans. I had 2.5 kitchen bags of cans. 7 pounds of old sheet. 38 pounds of electric motors. 14 pounds of radiator ends. 34 pounds of clean aluminum. And 202 pounds of sealed units. And 680 pounds of steel. So today was actually very profitable. As far as the aluminum or the old sheet, I think that they did 34 pounds of the clean aluminum for the radiators, again, just like they did yesterday. The old sheet, I believe, that would have been some aluminum pieces that I brought in that were like kind of a square shape. You probably saw those in the video at some point this week. And I also had a aluminum radiator that I brought in. So that's more than likely where that 7 pounds came from. The ALCU, which I'm saying is aluminum, it's actually aluminum copper, which is what they just told me inside. So that's where the 34 pounds are. Anyway, so I am going to be heading home. I worked my butt off today, especially when it came to unloading the trailer, getting all that stuff into storage, and then getting all the stuff I took apart on the trailer and bringing it here. And then of course I had to unload it all myself too. You know, people seem to not realize that I basically do this all myself. You know, maybe there will come a time when I can afford to hire some help, but right now that's just not the case. Anyway, thank you very much for watching so far. Please stay tuned. Today's going to be kind of an easy day. I had a quick job to do this morning, which was just grabbing these 2 chairs. I'm off to the storage unit now to grab as much plastic as I can grab that'll fit in the back of the truck, you know, that truck. And then afterward, I might have some appliances to go pick up. I know for sure a washing machine, and then I might have some hot water heaters to pick up today as well. They told me to stop by their business and see if there's any sitting outside. So I'm going to do that. And then ultimately I'm going to go back to the storage unit today, and I'm going to grab all the copper and the drop and whatnot and bring that to the scrap metal yard. And I don't think I'm going to actually end up taking appliances apart today except for the washing machine. Anyway, stay tuned. I just got back a little bit ago and I picked up these 2 appliances, this hot water heater and that washer there. And I still have all those other appliances in storage. But I thought this would be a good place to end this video. I'm going to be doing some work over the weekend with the appliances that are in storage. So I will start another video and let you guys know how that goes. Anyway, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It really helps me out. I hope you all have a great weekend.